Ready as can be, my brother.
Morning, my friend. Raleigh, how are you feeling today?
I am blessed and highly favored, feeling blessed.
I have come across some incredible information as of this morning, and I want those who watch on YouTube to go ahead and subscribe this free session with Raleigh and Arif Gilany and share it with somebody who needs to start thinking accurately, because I find out that no matter what you do, you can break a lion's back for people, but unless their thinking is right, they don't get it. So we introduced the 6 step process of how to fix your thinking, if you will. I've been doing this for 10 years, Raleigh, exactly when my arm was hooked up to machines like you, and I started to think about gratitude. What's your idea about the process of creative thinking in relation to gratitude, in relation to all of the books that you read about success? Why is gratitude so important? You're right now in a place where you're desperate. Let's say anybody else would be desperate, but you're grateful. Why, Raleigh? Under all of this physical limitations, financial limitations, and reach and visibility, you're still grateful. How is that possible, Raleigh?
Well, thank you. That is a great question. And here is my response to that, Coach Arif. See, now I look at life with anticipation rather than apprehension. What that really means is I have given a chance to live again. Before, I was just existing. The day comes, the day is gone, and another day, another dollar. But after experiencing a near death experience, I realized the value of and gift of the life the Lord has given us. And I just want to make sure that every second I am above the ground, I'm going to make it count. For that to happen, I need to have a great leader with vision who cares about his people rather than his own glory. And this can only happen if we will put the creator above us all. We are living on a borrowed time. And Arif always asks me, what makes you different today? Like you've been struggling for a long time. But now you are getting results, getting results. Why is that? I have a good coach. I have a good platform. We have a great company with a great vision, with a great leader with integrity who have a track record. And if I live another 1 year, another 3 years, I'm just going to make sure I'm going to take as much people as I can with me to Successville. And this is why I am pumped up. I know I'm living on a borrowed time and I don't take things for granted anymore like I used to 30 years ago. So, folks, if you buy into our vision, Brian Benson said he wants to take a scratch company. Well, actually, it's a 350 million to start with, unlike the Binance when he started in Latin America, zero to $1 billion unicorn status. Now he's starting with $350 million with track record and with people like Ari, people like Alf, people like Owen, people like Hortense, people like Derek, people like Elaine, people like Raleigh, and we're all coming together as one team. In our previous company, one team, one dream, one system, one coach. And this is why we are going to the top. Thank you, coach, for giving me opportunity to share my passion.
It's my pleasure to see you so passionately talk about it. While you were talking about this and you introduced it amazingly, I just draw a simple diagram to show people you're here. You're here in a hospital, but sometimes you're thankful. You're thankful because of this opportunity. We call it love right here. And in Arabic, it's Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Just say it, Alhamdulillah. That means I'm
Alhamdulillah.
thankful.
Alhamdulillah.
Yes, you go to anticipation because you found an opportunity that gives you a new light into the next day. And then what happens? Chance to live again. Folks, if you live in Canada, Raleigh and I have sat down. We're not financial advisors, but today I had a revelation about RESP. Over 70% of viewers of this YouTube channel, I checked the statistics, are between 25 and 45. If you're one of those, you have the opportunity of a lifetime. Allow me to show you why. As a former ex financial advisors between Raleigh and I of maybe 25, 30 years of experience of turbulent times in Canada, we've gone through two recessions. We have done incredible things. I want to show you how you can secure your children's RESP, going to school, getting a great education with one birthday party. Allow me to ask me how. Raleigh, I need your participation. Now ask a lot of how questions.
Okay, coach. How? RESP.
So let's say your niece or
Party.
nephew has a party, and Filipinos, my friends, are incredible for parties and karaoke's and happiness. Let's say all of us come there and drop a $50 for this young man. What's his name? Let's use a name. What's his name?
Rolly.
You have a nephew, niece, or somebody between ages of, let's say, 0, 1 to 12, 13, 15.
Most of my oh, okay, Julian. Julian.
Okay, let's say Juliet. How old is Juliet?
2 years old.
Perfect. Juliet's perfect 2 year old right here, and she's gonna have a birthday party, and we're all coming, and we're all gonna bring, instead of gifts and going wasting money, we're all gonna bring $50, and Uncle Raleigh is gonna have a party. So we're all gathering, and let's say we got $500 for Julie. Is that a reasonable amount for a birthday for a 2 year old person?
Yes,
Of
reasonable.
course it is. I have children. I have had birthday parties, and we have all pitched in for this. This has happened in the past. There's nothing we do here is in the dark. Everything we do here we have done before. That's the beauty of this. So I'll take you on a journey on sharing my screen to show you. This came to me based on my own children, Raleigh. You know, I have two children that
Okay.
one of them is in university, the other one is 12-year-old. So I'm thinking, how do I direct this 12-year-old's mind into the right things? Because after 50 years, I've learned something to teach my kids. Am I assuming correctly?
Yes, yes, you are.
So I asked him the other day, I said, what's the process of learning, Gabriel? And he's thinking about it. He says, repeat something over and over and over again. I said, yes, sir. I give him a like, and I said, you got it. Anything you want to learn by repetition. But let me ask you this. He's 12. As a financial advisor, former financial advisor, let's say I put up $100 RESP that's been going on since he was 1 year old.
By the way, RESP in Canada means Registered Education Savings Plan, planning for our children's future. And that's a good thing. Go ahead, coach.
Please explain how the RESP works. You know, some of them, do you have any insight currently of the RESP situation?
Basically, it's a free money from the government. You put in an amount of money, the government will give 7,200 towards the education of your child as long as you continue contributing in the fund.
So how it works is like this: you put $1, the government will add $1, matching you basically on a level that you put away monthly, $100, $100. Now that's what we did with the first child, and she's debt free, knock the wood, right now, fourth year university. Now with this one, it's a little bit different. As a financial advisor, I have to think about this, right? So we're going back to the story of Julia while I tell you also about Gabriel. There's two people, one is 12, one is 2. Let me show you what will happen when Julia turns 7. to 7. 5 years from now, 2030, Julia is going to be
Five
7.
years.
Right. So I'm going to take you on this journey. So let me see if I can share the screen, hopefully. This is so good. This is so good. Those who are subscribed here will benefit tremendously from this just by learning how these functions work. Share. All right. You pay a little bit of time here, see if it works, and if I'm sharing my screen. Are we sharing?
Yes, I see it. Very
Okay,
nice.
so I'm going to talk to you from the screen, but you can talk anytime and interrupt me and ask me questions of how. You know about the financial calculator, right? We go to finance. Oh,
I
no,
was
no.
there yesterday. Yes, I was playing with it.
Yes, sir. I've been playing with it for a while and now I see how it works. So we're going to go to the Xbox. This is inside Orem. Those of you who see and who don't have an account, this is a must. So let's say that $500, right? Julia's Julia's now um, 2 years old.
Hmm.
Raleigh, am I correct?
That is correct, sir.
Let's say we take Julia to the age of 7 in the future and put that 500 or one gift that we did for Julia. That I'm serious about this. We're going to do this and calculates to $500, and we put this in this financial calculator. This is miraculous. Former companies Raleigh and I worked with had this. We had access to this. That's why we're fluent at it. Let's see what happens.
Yes.
$500 in this robot will make Julia hypothetically millionaire in exactly 5 years. Hypothetically, let's say this is absolutely not true. This is not true. Okay, let's say this is unbelievable. This is not real. Let me ask you this. If it was 1% chance, like a Dumb and Dumber movie says, if there was a chance, one chance that this is true, would it be worth discovering it?
Oh, definitely. I'll break doors to find out the secret.
That is why we have weekly daily events. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We're reversing the week, folks. Somebody called me, says you're doing a great job brainwashing people. I said, yes, I am. Why? Because you've been brainwashed. The subconscious Julie's next birthday, make sure Julie puts that 500 in there, whether I'm here or not. You talk to Julia's parents, you tell her everybody's going to bring cash. I'll put the first $50. You, Raleigh, will put. Okay? Deal?
Deal.
If I'm here, I'll come. I'll put the second $50. That's $100 already. If I'm overseas, you continue this talk about RESP because everybody loves their children. They want to see it succeed. The only man, my father told me, God bless his soul, the only man.
You're frozen, coach. Okay, whatever you're saying, you have to roll back 15 seconds.
We were talking about the
Coach, I
role
lost
of
your 15 seconds. You have to roll back 15 seconds. We missed your message, if you don't mind.
I appreciate that. I was just having some fun with the story of this Juliet and how the only person, how much we care for our children. Everybody's children is in their heart. It's an attachment. If we can secure the children's future, I think all of those people who have invested hundreds of thousands in RESP, RRSP, tax-free savings account, we'll reconsider. Our vision here with Raleigh is to have 5 million cardholders by year 2030. How does it work? Two ways. One, the consumer. You got a joker that you need to replace, my friends. Jokers in your wallet, whether it's this color, whether it's Visa. But our Visa is different. Our Visa is special, goes to work for you to make you money, but you have to put down something. It doesn't come free. This all promotions they do. You see the scenes, they give you free movies to use this card. Why do you think that? Do you think the bank cares about you going to the movie? Folks, this is a trap. Rob Ford once had a video going viral because he put all of his credit cards and chopped them up, all of the TTC cards. There was 20 different TTC cards and he chopped them up. We need to chop all of these jokers out, my friend. These are gone. The history of these cards are gone. I'm announcing right here. By 2030, with your
Yes,
help and the team that we've assembled here in Toronto, we will reach in, with the blessings of Allah, God's superior power, our creator, we will reach 5 million North Americans, my friend. We're not joking here. Anybody can pick up a call right now, say, how do I get in? And we'll make time. If I don't know the answer, we'll get you the expert.
that's
Raleigh?
right. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. See, I believe the more simple we make this opportunity, the faster we will grow and the faster we will accomplish the mission of 1,000 millionaires in 3 to 5 years. In fact, in a short time that they have been operational, we have three people that is very, very close to achieving the millionaire status through the reward of Arum ecosystem.
I'm certain the right person will contact you. The right person in Canada, the right person overseas, anywhere globally. I just showed you a $500 gift for a birthday party that could make somebody, a child, absolutely independent of parent, which I'm installing for both of my children before I leave Canada. All my family has 5 children. All have to have their own accounts. Every person in Canada deserves an account. And let me show you how it's possible, because some people might think this is impossible. I've encountered so much. No, this is not possible. Well, let me show you the possibility, friends. I'm here on the dashboard again. And this story I will tell so many times until 5 million Canadians, North Americans hear it, because it's a repetition that works, my friend.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Repetition, repetition, repetition.
So you see my screen?
Yes, I see your screen.
On August 11th, that I will show you, I sold a half a dozen socks to my friend Hadi in Montreal. And you know Hadi, he's our great, great, great trainer, performer, leader. And he says, do you have a digital wallet? I said, no, Hadi, what is that? And he says, let me create one for you, or put it in an account that's going to grow. And I was, okay, now this is making no sense, but okay, I'll try it. He created
Okay.
the Orem account for me that I'm taking you on August 11th, 2025. You see that?
Yeah, I see it. I see
The
it.
price that he paid for my socks was, if I go to the initial, it's $130 US.
130, yes.
Yes. So today, my deposit stands at $447.
Amazing.
How much
Amazing return.
percentage is that, Raleigh? What percentage is that? Growth is that in short period of time? If I can turn $130 to $447, do you
What
think it's
is
possible? It's possible to take Juliet's $500 and turn it into $3 million?
so you're saying 130 became 440
That's right.
divided by 130.
Now you do the math.
That's 3.338. 338%.
338% growth. 338. It's multiplied by 3 plus 1/3 of that.
So I
So
just want to share
imagine.
something, coach. Sorry to interrupt. So the formula there is very simple. What you pay over what you get. So what he paid was $130 and divided from the amount 440. And then I got the 3.38. So in finance, that's called ROI. So I just thought I'll share that with you, how we come up with numbers. Thank you, coach.
Return on investment, my friend, 300 and some odds percent in less than 45 days. Now, if we put that formula for Julia, for your child, for my child, and lock it in for 5 years, Their future will be taken care of. You're not going to need government. You're not going to need RESP. All of this is tax free. There's so many benefits. This is not even right now public in US and Canada. This is pre-marketing. I'm Arif Gilany. That's Raleigh Rossino. We're coaches, we're mentors, ex-financial advisors and marketers because we are the users of Orem Foundation. Raleigh, end it up,
Coach,
my friend.
in addition, see, that's in 30 days, but we have 365 days. So that number, if I want to make it annually, comparing to the bank, how much they're ripping you off, how much they're robbing your family of your hard-earned money, that's 4,000% versus the 5%. 3.8 times 12 is 4,000%. See the difference in what we're doing to families' financial future. We're taking them from somebody struggling to financial independence. Arif and I has the training, has the background. We're not claiming to be financial advisors anymore, and it's day and night. Heaven and earth is the difference. So come join us. A call to action is come join us. If you're not ready to join us, at least request the video of our room ecosystem so you'll understand more. Knowledge is power, but application of knowledge is wisdom. We have now to operate with wisdom. Thank you, coach.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. We're going to call this video Daylight Robbery by Your Bank because that's really what's happening. Daylight robbery. You're being banked every time you tap. Every time you tap the joker, you could get paid. Simple as that. If a 7 year old can understand it, I believe everyone watching this video should understand it and share it with someone. Some are these friends, some other people who I've met in person who know me, like Raleigh. We've had a lot of great memories together. Some of them I have met on social media. We've never met. You never know me. You don't know me, who I am, and I don't know who you are. I'm offering you an opportunity with Coach Raleigh to come in 90 days and totally transform your thinking from A to Z. You know exactly where you're going and why you're going there with purpose, no matter in hospital with 10 needles attached to your body or running a multi-million dollar company, church, mosque, organization, Kurdish house. All of these people are invited, man. With one simple account, we can teach you how to be financially ahead of the curve that is coming right now. We call this the wall of wealth. Money is becoming from paper money to digital currency and multiplying. Multiplication is the key, my friends. Thank you so much.
Thank you
Thanks for
so
watching.
much.
Thanks for sharing. Thanks for comments.
And the final word is if you come look into us and you come in, we're going to give you 100% guidance to reach your goals. Call to action is reach to us. And don't forget about your health. Wealth without health is nothing. Wealth without health is nothing. So we look forward to hearing from you. Make a comment, and we want you to dream big because once you dream again, this is a start of something great to happen in our lives. Thank you so much. God bless everybody listening. Coach Arif, back to you.